Alright? So then, these are the 6 best teams of InspiriaQ 2022. All of you need to give a huge round of applause to all the teams. So make sure you give your answer within the allocated time frame. If you miss that, I'm going to pass you. And if you give an answer after I pass you, even if your answer is correct, you won't get any points. That's all, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I implore you to please clap for all the 6 teams once again because they are their best. Well, let me keep on. Here we go with the quiz. First question coming up on the screen now. This is your question. I'm looking for the name of a famous architect. So the name of the person is what I'm looking at. Which famous architect was responsible for, among other things, constructing the Church of Notre Dame in Paris, the Central Station in Santiago de Chile, the Nice Observatory, bridges and viaducts over the Channel, the Nile and Caesar, and the framework of the Statue of Liberty. Obviously, I haven't written the name of his or her most famous creation. Who is this? Please speak on the microphone.
So is it Gustav Eiffel?
Is it by posing a question to me? Is it? Well, you have to tell me whether it is or not.
Sir, Gustav Eiffel, our guest.
It is Gustav Eiffel, who amongst other things also lent his name to the Eiffel Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, that's opening 10 points for InspiriaQ. Let's give them a round of applause. Well answered, that because Gustav Eiffel who lent his name to the Eiffel Tower that all of us know. Very, very good 10 points, and each time you get a right answer, please do not forget to appreciate their effort by clapping. Let's move on now to team number 2, the all-girls team. Well, I hope you get your 10 points. All the rest, here comes your question. I'm looking for the name of a game. Well, it's a strategy game, a board game. And I'm sure many of you would have played this, continue to play this. It is a strategy board game which was invented in Germany in 1892 under the name called Stern as a variation of the older American game Halma. The Stern, which is German for star, refers to the board star shape. So that's the first important clue. The shape of the board is that of a star, which is German called Stern. It can be played by 2, 3, 4 or 6 people, playing either individually or as partners. The common name of the game originated in the United States. Now the actual answer, the name of the board game that I'm looking for, has nothing to do with, I'm not going to say more, this is the name of the board game.
Chinese checkers.
Chinese checkers. I was almost going to say that the name has nothing to do with the country. Chinese checker wasn't invented in China. It had nothing to do with China. It was a marketing ploy by the Germans. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 points for this is Chinese checkers. Oh, you got such an easy one. What recent international event led to the creation of this chain called the Dusko and Toshka? Also tell us what original eatery is it based upon? So there are 2 parts to this question. What event led to the formation of this? And this was, I'm talking about an eatery obviously. What was the original name of the eatery? I need both the parts correct to give you any points. Original name of the eatery and what led to the name change.
So the international event is Russia-Ukraine War.
Okay.
And the eatery's original name is McDonald's.
So team number 3 thinks McDonald's across Russia was renamed as such, and because of the Ukraine-Russian war, McDonald's or most of the Western establishments, they left their businesses from Russia, and that is how McDonald's was renamed. Ladies and gentlemen, if morning shows the day, the first 3 questions have been answered already. Like another 10 points. McDonald's, and if you visit Russia again soon, all McDonald's have been rebranded as such. Very well answered. The first 3 questions, very well answered by team 1, 2, and 3. Now let's get back to the team number 4. Let's see whether they can maintain that momentum. Alright, from Italy we have now come over to coffee shops. This is a stuffed dog. that brews coffee by passing boiling water pressurized by steam through ground coffee. Named after the Yemeni city of Yash. So the name of this particular pot, it comes from the name of a city in Yemen, which also lends its name to a popular beverage. This was invented by the Italian engineer Alfonso Bialetti in 1933 and quickly became one of the staples in Italian, which I don't think is going to be the case. But anyways, you can work out the answer easily from the fact that a very famous hot beverage also owes its name origin on the same ground. So what is the name of this stuff? Think about the hot beverage. Any one of you who is going to city center after the quiz is over today probably might get hold of this cappuccino. I wish I could give you 10 points, but no, it's not cappuccino. Pass it across to D5. Don't pass. Listen to what your gaming teams are saying. They said cappuccino. And your answer would be quick. Last 3 seconds. Last 3 seconds.
Espresso.
Espresso is also incorrect. It's not espresso. How about T6? No extra time on the rebound question. Tea. As in chai. No, it's not tea. T1.
Boba.
No, that's not the answer. Because T2. Boba, but T2. Any guesses? Don't pass. Listen to what other teams are saying. Teams have said espresso, cappuccino. Once again, pass. And three climax. T3.
I guess it's reality.
No. Audience, the question comes back to you. Whoever answers this, yes. That's the answer. Mocha. It's not espresso. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to clap for all the correct answers. This is mocha. So people went to espresso and cappuccino. Other teams should have picked this up. Alright, let's now go across to team number 5. Question number 5. This is for you. This is an image of several pod-style houses. So these are houses which are going to be constructed. It does not exist as of now. It is going to be constructed. It is a pod-style house built into the side of a hill, proposed to be developed on Tempe-Binsar Cliff. Simple question, where is it located? No, that's national heritage. Desecration of national heritage otherwise. Alright, audience, this was the easiest question. Okay. Now, wait for the answer. Heard of Mars? Mars. That's the answer I'm looking for. Not on planet Earth, but Mars, and these pod-type homes are meant to be built there. Let's now pass across to the last question of the opening round, which is for Team 6. Team 6, look happy, look cheerful. This is your question. The era of Shah Abdul Latif is considered the most significant in the history of this language. So the question is, you have to give me the name of this language, right? Like Bengali, Hindi, what is the language? The 9 tragic romances in his collection of poems called Risalo have become part of crucial identity of a neighboring country. Which language that is part of the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution are we talking about? It is part of the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. Which language is this? Team 6. Urdu. Urdu. Oh no, you jumped the gun, should have taken a bit longer to think over it. Team 1, passing it across to you.
So is it Afghani?
Is it Afghani, not part of the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution? Passing it across to you. About Indian Constitution, so think. Bengali, no, it's not Bengali. Shah Abdul Latif does not sound Bengali. Part of an important language in a neighboring country.
Sir, Parsi.
Parsi. No, it's not Parsi. T4.
Sir, Sindhi.
That's the right answer. Gentlemen, let me not ignore you. Each have to clap for all correct answers. 10 points for team number 4. Please clap for them. Here comes the answer. Sindhi. Somebody said Parsi, but it's not Parsi, it's Sindhi. Alright, with that we have come to the the close of the opening round. Some good answers, some misses. I'm going to ask an audience question. In the meantime, you can get the scores ready. Can you go to the launch pad once again? We have an audience question. But happy success. That's it. Get the scores ready. Okay. Audience question. You like Bollywood movies, do you? You don't like? What movies do you like? Stand. Hello to your partner. Yeah. What movies do you watch? Only web series. We are in a different era. Okay. Which is your favorite web series of late? Gangs of Wasseypur. That's not a web series. Panchayat. From Gangs of Wasseypur, which is antithetical to anything decent. Panchayat, which is everything decent. Okay. Keep standing. I'll ask you a question either on Wasseypur or on Panchayat. Okay. But first my question. Keep standing. First my question on Bollywood for those who like Bollywood. There is only one instance wherein all the three leading Khans of Bollywood, Shah Rukh, Salman and Amir. I do not shout out, raise your hand, yes. Om Shanti Om. No, Amir Khan वो सब नहीं करेगा. फारा खान अगर गिफ्ट हाथ में देगी तो नहीं करेगा. और करण जोहर कर सकता है. फारा खान तो नहीं करेगा. No, it's not Om Shanti Om. Any other guesses? Okay, I'll give you a clue. People know of this Bollywood personality called Deepak Tijori. Yes or no? Deepak Tijori. Deepak Tijori was part of the movie. Deepak Tijori was part of the movie. Bolo. No, that's the other two Khans. It's called Pehla Nasha. Pehla Nasha. So Deepak Tijori's venture, Pehla Nasha, all the three Khans were there. Alright, so we are ready with the scores. Can we have it put up on the screen behind me also? So at the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen, team 1, 2, 3 and 4, all on 10 points apiece. Please clap for them. 6, 5 and 6. They are the Alright. This is your question. The first astronomical object identified that corresponds to the historical supernova explosion, the Grand Nebula, is in which constellation? And your options are Orion, Aquarius, Taurus, Hercules. First guess for a plus 10. Guess team 6, A, B, C or D. Quick answer please.
Option A, please.
A little louder please.
Option D.
Read out the full answer.
Hercules.
Hercules, option D. I'm employing all the teams so you give an answer. The microphone is there for a reason. So it's not only important for me to hear, the backing team is there. They are quite far away. So please give a loud answer. Hercules is incorrect. For 5 points, your second guess.
Orion.
Orion, which is option A. Let's take Orion is also incorrect. I'm afraid I cannot give you any points. Audience, only one try, 50 chance now. Taurus or Aquarius? Yeah, very easy. Option B. Let's take option B, Aquarius. Okay, audience, what's the answer? Let's take option C, that's the answer. Well, you are in a majority because most of the three know the answer, so Adha, let's go to the next question. Question number 2 will be for team number 5. Here it comes on the screen. What creature do the Galapagos Island take their name from? Such a simple question. You know how important Galapagos Island is. Does it take its name from a lizard, a crab, a snake, or a tortoise? First guess for 10 points. Can't hear you still. Option A. Option A, lizard. Do you naturally speak that softly? So speak naturally, yeah? Option A, lizard. 5 for 5 points. Pull the microphone a little towards you. You know. Follow. Your next guess quickly, last 3 seconds. Or else I'll take it as a pass. Tortoise. This time they are here it comes on the screen. 5 points. Let's now shift action between number 4, very deep 4. Here comes your question on the screen. Now, the official currencies of Kiribati, Nauru and Tuvalu? Why would I be asking about such countries if the answer was not easy? Variations of and always pegged one-to-one to the currency of which considerably larger country. In other words, their currencies are pegged to which country? New Zealand, Maldives, Australia, China.
A. New Zealand.
A. New Zealand is incorrect. Let's take A. New Zealand. Second try. Audience, please do not shout out the answer. I can hear that coming from the audience. That's unfair. Yes, team 4.
C. Australia.
Of course, you should have gone for that in the first guess. 5 points, let's clap for them. C. Australia. They get the correct answer. All these countries, Nauru, Tuvalu, they are all in the oceanic region, so obviously it had to be Australia or New Zealand. Unfortunately, you chose New Zealand first. Alright, got a brother with 5 points for team 4. Next up is team 3. Ready? Here it comes. What metal is essential ingredient in a dental amalgam? As I was coming to Inspiria campus, I saw Dr. Chang's dispensary somewhere close. So if you decide to get a filling done, what amalgam would be necessary? Mercury, silver, lead or lithium?
Mercury.
Mercury in your dental filling. Let's make a mercury, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points. Next time, whenever you go to your dentist, please check from the dentist that mercury is an essential ingredient in dental amalgam. Alright, ladies, next up is your turn. Here comes your question. Which fictional location, it is not a real location, okay? Which fictional location was first mentioned in the writings of ancient Greek philosopher Plato in his works Timaeus and Critias? Is it Eternia, Themistria, Wakanda or Atlantis? Audience, once again, I implore you not to shout out the answer. These questions are for the teams. Yes, ladies?
D. Atlantis.
Atlantis. I heard Wakanda coming from the audience. Somebody said Wakanda. Who said Wakanda? You said Wakanda. Acha. You are a fan of which character in the Avengers series? What Pucho? Acha, they understand it. Ladies and gentlemen, please clap for them. They are absolutely right. Atlantis. Quick. Yes. 10 points for team number 2. Ladies, once again, please do clap for them. Very good answer. Alright, since somebody said Wakanda, let's ask an audience question quickly. Raise your hand whoever wants to answer. Wakanda is whose land? In the... Yeah, I see lots of hands. Somebody who hasn't got a prize, please be nice to me. Have you got a prize? Have you got a prize already? Priya, right?
No, it's from the outside.
अरे बाबा पूछ रहा हूँ yes or no बोलो प्राइज नहीं मिला ना take a microphone to help if possible take a microphone नहीं तो चिल्ला के बोलो आंसर चिल्ला के
Black Panther.
Black Panther well done let's clap for him and let's give him a prize Wakanda is Black Panther's land alright next question and the last one what family of string instrument is closely associated with the Italian city of Cremona ever since the Amati family started making them in the 16th century. What string instrument is famous there? Is it the banjo, the violin, the mandolin or the harp? What do I need the audience question? Keep on, last 5 seconds for your first guess.
Violin.
Violin, let's take B violin. Was that a guess? Please guess, but really guesswork is perfectly permissible, so 10 points is what you get. Next up is an audience question before we show you the scores of the 16th and the second round. Let's go to the question, please. Only for audience. Name the only country in Asia where the Asiatic cheetah is seen in the wild. Mind you, seen in the wild. सभी के दार्जिलिंग में भी दिखेगा आपको वहाँ के इसमें zoo में. I'm not talking about zoo. I'm talking about in the wild. India, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iraq. Okay, I see one hand here. एकदम पीछे, yes. Disco shirt, yes. बताइए. Disco shirt ये हो. Iran is not in India. It's not visible in the wild in India according to you. You want to stick to that answer, Iran, or you want to change it to India? Iran, what's your name? Alright, let's clap for him. He's absolutely right. Is seen in the wild only in Iran. Are you ready with the scores? This is going to come up shortly. Team 1 on 20, 2 on 20, 3 on 20, 4 on 15, 5 on 5, and team 6 yet closes their account. What happened to the clap, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, let's move back to the questions. Let's go to the next round, which I call the brain games. Brain games, yes. Alright, these are the rules. This is a mixed bag round of 6 questions. These questions are not on MCQ format. Questions will pass in the normal sequence. Teams can take power play. Now this is very, very important. We are making a departure. We are introducing something called the power play because the cricket season is very much on. So any of the teams, if you want to go for the power play, please take that option. What happens in the scoring system? Plus 10 on a direct or pass if power play is not taken. However, if any team takes a power play, the answers has to be written by the team taking it, and then on the power play it will be a plus 15 or a minus 5. All the teams, I'll once again declutter that. So we'll start with team number 1. Okay, you can take a power play on your direct also. If you are taking a power play, please do not speak anything. And power play has to be indicated to me before I take any answer. Once somebody has answered on the microphone, then you cannot take the power play. Okay? You have to indicate to me you are taking the power play before I take any question. Power play means a plus 15 or a minus 5. If you don't take the power play, then it normally comes to you on a plus 10 and no negatives. Clear to all the teams? All of you have a sheet of paper, I suppose. All the teams, you have a sheet of paper. Alright, team 1, first question is for you. Here it comes on the screen. Please do not answer on the microphone until I tell you to. Magic means fun, as everyday Indians face extraordinary events and gain valuable lessons along the way in this series. This Netflix series is based on the stories of someone who is quite famous for her exploits in various fields. This Netflix, we have edited it out, it's called Dash Wit and Magic, or Dash Stories of Wit and Magic. All Netflix followers would have seen this, written or based on whose writings. And the author is very famous. The author is very famous in various things. Okay, first of all, before I start taking answers, you'll have to tell me now whether you are going for the power play. Multiple teams can go for the power play. Anybody going for the power play, yes or no? Just tell me yes or no. No power plays? Any power plays here? Alright, so no power play, it passes in the normal sequence. In one answer.
Sarojini Naidu.
Sarojini Naidu is incorrect. No. Team 2.
Sudha Murthy.
Sudha
Murthy.
and who is she?
One of the richest women in India.
That's a cheeky answer. I asked who is Sudha Murthy. Answer is she is one of the greatest women. Of course, I'm not contesting that. But what I'm asking is, can you give the name of our famous husband maybe?
She's the owner, CEO of Infosys.
Infosys. They know their answer, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 10 points. Well done. However, hold on. If you were so confident of your answer, instead of the plus 10, you should have gone for the power play and could have got plus 15. That's bad strategy. This is Narayan Murthy's wife, though that's not her identity. She is very, very famous in her own right. This is Sudha Murthy. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, clap for him and the team. 10 points. Here comes the answer. I'm not going to go to the next question until I hear all of you clapping for him. But once again, please do take, this is for all the teams. Even if you are half sure or maybe 60-70% sure, please go for the power play because at the end of the day, top 3 teams will be awarded and rewarded. Next up is your direct question. Here it comes on the screen. This is a long question but a short answer nevertheless. Born in Battenberg family, and this is a wonderful piece of information, or so I hope. Born in Battenberg family, this person's original name indicated a strong Germanic ancestry. During the First World War, the blowback against anything German He was forced to change his family name to the name that we know him by today. He was a naval war hero who led multiple daring missions into Norway and France. In fact, he was one of the most important people in planning the raid at Saint-Nazaire. However, it was his love of fishing that finally led to his assassination. He was assassinated while he was fishing for lobsters and tuna on a lake near his castle at County Sligo in Ireland. Who is this? Don't answer right now. Who is this is my question, and more importantly, I'll give you another clue for all the teams. Nobody should answer. Listen to the additional clue. This person is well known in India for some context. Okay? Now do not answer, just tell me whether you want to take the power.
Power play.
Write the answer. Take the power play. Any other power plays here? Okay, power play is going to be closed in 3, 2, 1. Power play is closed. 1 and 3. Please be ready with your answer. Plus 50 points, Gaurav 41, plus 15 for 43, Black 43, Gaurav once again, plus 15 for 1, plus 15 for 2, plus 15 for 3, I'm sorry. Team 2, answer. You have to answer on the microphone now. No negatives for you since you have not taken the power play. Try and work on the clue that I did. यहाँ पे जितने लोग भी बैठे हैं इनका नाम सुना होगा, because he has something to do in the Indian context. Battenberg family. That should be a clue. The other clue is, of course, he was a naval war hero. Quick answer now. Last 3 seconds. Answering, ladies. Mountbatten. You know, the way they answer the questions, they sound to be unsure of what they are saying. At the end of the day, they give the right answer. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Lord Mountbatten. That's 10 points for the ladies. This is Lord Mountbatten. Of course, the screen has disappeared. This screen. Yeah, it has come back. So, once again, 15 is your question. Team 3, it goes in the same fashion. Born as Ramchandra Panduranga in Yola near Nashik, he was a general in the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and one of its notable leaders. His first name means general, while for his surname, he took on the title which meant commanding officer. Again, very important name in Indian history. Who is this? Go to the same fashion, you can ask for the power play if you want. Power play is closing in 3, 2, 1, power play closed. Yes, team 3, answer. No power plays. Last 3 seconds.
Ramakrishna.
Ramakrishna. As in Ramakrishna Paramahans. No. Team number 4.
Pass.
Pass 8. No negatives by the way now.
Pass. Mangal Pandey.
Mangal Pandey is a good guess but incorrect.
Is it Tatya Tope?
Is it Tautya?
Our guess is Tatya Tope.
Why did you go for the power play? It was a guess.
Yes.
Well done, 10 points. That's the correct answer. Surely go for the correct answer. Tautya Tope. Once again, need to clap. Clever team, 10 points. Let's go to the next question. This would be for team 4. Alright. A connection of sports and Hollywood. So, Angel City FC is a national women's soccer league expansion team based out of Los Angeles that began to play this year. The team has a majority female ownership group led by actress, so hence the Hollywood part. It is led, lot of celebrities own this particular franchisee. I've given you the name of some. They include members such as Serena Williams, Jessica Chastain, Jennifer Garner, Eva Longoria, Lily Singh, the famous YouTuber, among others. My question is, which Israeli-born actress is the person who has a stake in Angel City FC? Israeli-born actress. So, power play is on. Teams, let me know. Power play. Anybody? Israeli-born. I'm coming to this side. Hold on. Anybody this side? Power play. Israeli-born should be easy. Power play, be ready with your answer. Team 4, take the power play. 5, 6, no? Okay, power play is closed. Let's start taking. I'll allow that. I thought so. -5 to team number 3. -5 to team number 4. Oh. Because what team 3 and team 4 wrote, that would have been the most obvious answer, but well done to team 6, plus 15 points for team 6. Alright, so this was a direct question for team number 4. They have answered, team 5 will answer. You have seen her in multiple blockbuster Hollywood movies.
Gal Gadot.
Looking female out there,
Gal Gadot.
who's also one of the best looking female out there, and also is very hot, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. It's not Gal Gadot.
Angelina Jolie.
Not is very hot, it's not Angelina Jolie. The ladies,
Naomi Scott.
sorry?
Naomi Scott.
Naomi Scott, no, it's not Naomi Scott. I'm not all the teams you have answered, right? Alright, audience, passes this back to you. How about you? No, it's not Zendaya. How about you? Sorry? No, that's not the answer. I'm looking for some hand. I'll come to you next. First, the lady here. Yes. What's your answer? No, the person in green t-shirt, yes.
Natalie Portman.
Same answer, Natalie Portman. Which is your favorite Natalie Portman movie? Okay, so Google helped you with the answer? No? Okay. Let's clap for both of them. That is Natalie Portman. It's not Gal Gadot, but Natalie Portman. Alright? So next up will be your turn. Let's go to the question. Gaurav, just to tell you once again, last question, only team 6 got plus 50. Okay. Minus 5, minus 5. Alright, this is for team 5. In a recent development, now this is very, very interesting. And this is very interesting even for experience, because it has something to do with technology. In a recent development, Google engineer Blake Lemoine, he was sent on or forced sent on administrative leave after he claimed that something called Lambda, which is a machine learning language model created by Google as a chatbot. So Lambda was essentially created as a chatbot. Okay, so it said the engineer claimed that it was supposed to mimic humans in conversation, has begun to perceive and feel things like a human being. So all fans of Skynet and Terminator, this is a post-apocalyptic scenario wherein machines and robots try and start to think and perceive things like human beings. This has been portrayed in Hollywood movies multiple times through various franchises, Terminator being one of them. I'm looking for the English word which essentially defines this particular objective of a machine which develops human tendencies. So what is the English word we are talking about? This is a direct for team number 5. And it's open on the power play for the rest of you. I'm going to close it in 3 seconds. Let me know if you're taking the power play. 3, 2, 1, close. Okay, no more power play is team 5. What's your answer? It's a one-word answer that I'm looking for.
One eye.
I'm going to come close to you. Humanoid. No, it's not humanoid. It's team 6. Any guesses, team 6?
Artificial intelligence.
AI. No, it's not AI. Of course, it's a manifestation of AI, but it has name.
Sir, is the answer sentience?
Is the answer
The answer is sentience.
Could you explain to us what happens when somebody becomes sentient?
So when an AI specialist becomes sentient, they gain the ability to process thoughts and feelings just like humans do.
That is pretty much what the question says, so no point in lingering on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 10 points for team number 1. So the word that I'm looking for is sentient. So when a machine becomes sentient, it is when Google is claiming that they are on the way, that this particular engineer, he worked on this technology. According to them, Lambda has become sentient. So if you follow news, it was all over world media. New York Times had a front page on it saying that we are in the sentient world, so on and so forth. Alright, next question is going to be for, by the way, that's 10 points for team 1. Next question will be for team 6. Let's go to the next one. skip. Quickly. Next, audience. Go forward. Yes, this is for you. Simple one. Which Sri Lankan is the only player, only cricketer to achieve a hat trick with the first 3 deliveries in a one-day international? So many players have taken hat trick. But I'm looking for the name of the player who got a hat trick with the first 3 balls. It's said he achieved this landmark playing against Bangladesh in the team match of 2003 ICC World Cup. First of all, let me know if anybody is going to the power play. Quickly, power play. Yes or no? No power play this side. Power play. Take power play. Write the answer. Okay. -5 for team number 6. You should never jump them and utilize the time that I give you. -5 for team number 6. Team 1, your try. Yeah.
So Charminder was. I'm not sure the pronunciation. It goes something like Charminder was. I'm not sure the pronunciation.
That's like calling Sachin Tendulkar by some other name. Charminder was. I'm lost for words. You come to the right answer, but you don't know the pronunciation of the name of this legendary Sri Lankan player. Well, quizzes these days in the days of Google. Well, I'm forced to give you points, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clap for them. This is Charminder was. What was the answer on screen? Let's go to the answer, please. Alright, the scores. Here we go. 65-51. 40-52. Team 3 on 30. Let's clap for team number 1. They are leading with 65 points. Well then, let's go back to the quiz. Now, let's see how this pans out. So, last 3 rounds. Lot of scoring opportunities though. This time, I'm going to reverse the direction of the round. We are going to start with team 6. Let's go to the round which I call frame. By the way, I'm these are the rules of the round frame. It's obvious why I call it frame, because all questions are on visuals or videos. 6 questions in this round. Questions are without any options, so no MCQ. Pass allowed to all the teams, and time limit is it's at my discretion. Scoring +10 on a direct. If power play is not taken and on a power play, it's +50 -5. Same rules apply. Any questions? All of you clear on the rules? Alright, team 6, first up is your question. Let's go to the first question, please. Team 6, do not jump the gun, take your time. Last time you jumped the gun and this on a crucial point. On which city is the Grand Palace located? You have to give me the name of the city where this Grand Palace is located. Play. And please indicate to me the power play you want to take.
Barely even by yourself, but you miss me when it's getting late. Got it all, babe, safe out to me. I'm here, I'm yours, if you let me. Got it all, babe, safe out to me. I'm here, I'm yours.
I'm not looking for the name of a country, but a country or state will not do. The city. Power plays are open. Anybody going for the power play? Alright, team 5. Any other teams? Power play is getting close in 3, 2, 1 close. Write your answer, team 5. +15 or hide your answer. We are very interested at what you are writing. You should hide your answers. Gaurav, -5 is something that team 5 will not get. +15 points. Please clap for them. Bangkok, +10 points, let's clap for them. This is the first Bangkok. उन्होंने भी आंसर दिया है. Why that muted applause? Please clap for team number 6. This is Bangkok. Unfortunately, we are at a school quiz, so no further jokes on the city. Let's move on to the next question. This is a direct for team 5. Welcome to your question. This inflatable sails can power boats without fuel. So this is a nice technology wherein boats can be powered without any fuel. known as the Wind Sail Mobility Project or WISAMU. Which company is behind this product? Which closely resembles its mascot? So when you see the video, try and think about the mascot of a very famous company. So this almost resembles that mascot. Okay? Direct for team 5. Any power plays? No? Closing in 3, 2, 1, close. No power plays allowed. Team 5 answer.
Canvas. Canvas.
Canvas. That's the name of a company? No? I don't know of any company by the name. It is not Canvas. Passing it across to team 4.
Evergreen.
Evergreen. No, it's not Evergreen. Team 3. Famous company.
Ocean. Ocean.
Ocean. No? What company is Ocean? Try and think on the clues that are given in the question. Company, famous company, whose logo resembles this. Yes. T2. Any guesses? T2. Last 3 seconds. Passing to T1.
So our guess, it's New Balance.
New Balance. Football fan are you? Team 6.
Sir, I have to guess it's it's in Abu Dhabi, hotels like in shape or ship.
So your answer is what?
So I can't say the name, sir, but I can.
Question is, I need the name of the company. Take a guess. I've heard Abu Dhabi, but I need the name of the company. Any guesses? I'll save you from your misery. It has nothing to do with Abu Dhabi. I'm done with all the 16s. Okay, to the audience, I'll give you a clue. This company, the character, the mascot of this company is called Brightest. Anybody? Here comes the answer on screen. Here comes the answer on screen. Good job. And please, let's clap for the ladies. Can you so much happy? The lady and the gent besides her. Give both of them a prize. Both of them answered officially. Alright, the mascot is called Brightest, by the way. Let's go to the next question. It's a direct for team 4. Oh, you've got such an easy one from Wildlife. This, of course, is a rhino. Question is, what species of rhino are we talking about? Let's play. Alright, you can freeze that. You can freeze that, Gaurav. By the way, team 6 had already got the power play and they are absolutely right. Plus 15 points for team 6. Let's clap for them, by the way, team 6. Any other power plays? Power plays are still open. Alright, power plays closed. This is a direct for team 4. Answer?
Two-horned rhinoceros.
Two-horned rhinoceros. You've heard of one-horned rhinoceros? This is two-horned rhinoceros. Okay? Team 3.
Sir, black-horned rhino.
Black-horn. Alright? Innovative. Team 2. Any guesses from you? Maybe brown-horn or something.
One horn rhinoceros.
One-horn. Team 1.
Short-horned rhinoceros.
Team 5.
White rhino.
White rhino. No horns in your answer. Alright. So we have heard all kinds of combinations and combination from one horn to two horn to brown, black. Now the correct answer except for team 6 by the way. Audience, lot of clues by the way. Indonesia, what I say. Be nice to me somebody who hasn't got a prize yet. The lady there, have you got a prize? No? What was your answer? Same answer. Clap for both of them. And this is a great question for team 3. Now both of your questions. It was such an easy one. I'm given to understand that Starbucks has recently opened in Siliguri. So all fans of Starbucks maybe or fans of coffee in general. We know about tea, right? In the place that you live, tea is very, very popular, but like tea ceremonies throughout Asia, coffee ceremonies are a large part of the social culture. In which country, which is also known as the birthplace of the coffee?
We usually make coffee ceremonies 3 times a day. The main reason why we do the coffee ceremony is to social with our friends or family. It is the most important hospitality. I've been making coffee since I was 12 years old. First, you have to wash the green beans and then we roast it. And after we're done roasting it, we walk around to let other people smell smoke. Jabana, it's made of a clay, it has a long head. It helps us to brew coffee. You don't actually need a filter, you just mix the coffee, grind water, and you put it in there. I never cared grown up, and now it's just the fact that I gather people and story that people share.
Top play, anybody? Anything going for the top play? Alright, answer Baba. The person behind you is waving at me. Taking top play or not? No? Any other top plays? Top plays, closing in 3, 2, 1, close. Yes, answer.
Sir, Ghana.
Ghana is a very, very good guess, but not the right answer. Passing it across to team 2. Please do not pass it. They say Ghana, which was a very good guess. Quick answer, ladies. Nigeria. No, it's not Nigeria. Team 1.
Say Ethiopia.
Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia. Somebody is already clapping. Who clapped? You clap. That's the right answer? Yes. Well done. Clap again. Clap 10 points. This is Ethiopia. That was the answer. Got a valuable 10 points for team 1 and 2 points for everybody else. Next up is your direct ladies. I love this question. All of you will love this answer. I hope some of the team gives it. If not, then I'll come back to you. Identify this individual who competed in the diving event at the 1990 Commonwealth Games in Auckland for England. He participated for England in the games which was held in Auckland. Let's play. I'm looking for his name.
Forward 2.5 somersault with 1 twist 2.8. Far too much forward travel on that guy. On left, Beverly boys. A bit pensive. Line 8th position.
Alright,
It's forward 3.5 somersault with the tap.
Freeze. It's over on the power play. Team 6 going for the power play. Any other teams? Power play is closing in 3, 2, 1, close. Only team 6. If you get this right, I'll be very happy. Oh, good answer. Ladies and gentlemen, please do clap for team number 6. That's 15 points. Very good answer indeed. And the ladies will now try and get their 10 points. Answering, ladies. Famous name, hence the question. Answer is a famous name. Quick answer. You can pass if you don't want to answer. It's your choice. Passing to team 1.
Michael Phillips.
Michael Phelps. Diving event. No. Team 5.
Boris Johnson.
Team 5, not team 3. You can't answer anymore, team 5. Please be alive to the situation, team 4. Passing, okay. Team 4, I've got your answer, that is incorrect. Team 3.
Paul Collingwood.
Paul Collingwood, as in the cricketer. The cricketer Paul Collingwood. Okay. I've got the right answer, by the way. 1 second before I give you the answer, please do clap for him. Very, very good. Audience, who do you think? Obviously, the person, the idea of any quiz is to ask questions which have some popular relevance. Otherwise, why would I be asking about some diver from some games in the distant past? Of course, he's a well-known person. Who is he? And who is he? The Hollywood actor, Jason Statham, the action hero. Could you name a movie or two maybe of Jason Statham? The bald Jason Statham, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen him in many movies. And good answer from Dixie and the lady. Please do clap for both of them. This is indeed Jason Statham. Absolutely. Very, very good answer, team number 6. Next up is a direct question for what? Here comes the question. Okay, we are talking about Abdul Qadir Khan, who is the nuclear man of Pakistan, the atomic man of Pakistan. Now, what in 1994-95 did he, in memory of someone built in Sohaba, Tehsil of Pakistan? Either tell us who this someone was or what did Abdul Qadir Khan do? Okay, audio has been muted for obvious reason. You have to tell us what did he build or for what did he build. Please play. Okay, stop. Should be enough. Power plays are open. This is a direct for team 1. Anybody going for the power play? 3, 2, 1, close. Answer, team 1. Whose tomb, mausoleum of...
Sir, mausoleum. He built a mausoleum.
Of? That's the...
Sir, the question is, what did Abdul Qadir Khan build? What did he build?
Don't be cheeky with me. Answer.
Bhutto.
Which Bhutto?
Benazir Bhutto.
Benazir Bhutto's mausoleum was built in 1994-95 before she died. No? 15/6.
Sir, Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
So this is the mausoleum of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. No? Incorrect. Team 5.
Baba Masjid.
What was it?
Baba Masjid.
Babur.
Baba.
Baba. No? Team 4. Parvez Musharraf. उसका क्या बनाया? Mausoleum. He is going to eat you because he is alive very much. Already the Parvez Musharraf. Yes, team 3.
Zulfikar Ali Bhutto.
Okay, so it's not Benazir, it's Zulfikar. Do you think they are right? Thankfully they are not. So it's not Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Ladies, now the Bhuttos. Any guesses? No? A historical personality. Historical, I mean, of course, the others, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto also has something to do with history, but this is much more famous. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, the frontier Gandhi. No, that's not the answer. The answer is Muhammad Ghori. He built the mausoleum of Muhammad Ghori. Okay, so nobody has any points on this one, I'm afraid. Alright, audience, we are done with this round. I'm going to end the quiz in another maybe 10 minutes or so. But we do have an audience question. Let's go to the audience question. And be ready for this course. Alright, identify this musical instrument. It looks a little different than your regular musical instrument. What is it called? Please play. Invented in 1761 by the founding father of America, Benjamin Franklin. Anybody audience? I see some hand, red t-shirt.
Last harmonica.
Good answer. What's your name?
Prajwal Rasai.
Can't hear you.
Prajwal Rasai.
Prajwal. Let's clap for Prajwal. Very good answer. It's called a glass harmonica. Special A. Well, you can call it harmonica also, but essentially it's called glass harmonica. And we have the scores up on the screen. There you go. Way ahead. Here you go with 75 points in team number 1. Team 6 on 50 points. Good going. back to the questions. Now we got to a round which is going to be fast, which is going to be curious hopefully, because it's a round on buzzer. Before I go to the round, let's do a buzzer test. Only team one. There's a buzzer. A little harder please. No other team, only team one. Only team one. So somebody else has to press. Reset. 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 Team two. A little harder please. Yes. Reset. Team 3. Reset. Team 2, can you press the buzzer once again? Hit it a little harder. Yes. But don't break it. Team 4. Working. Reset. Team 5. Working. Reset. Team 6. Working. Reset. Now, Team 1, press the buzzer once again. Stay there. Now, Team 2, 3, anybody else, press the buzzer. See, it won't go. Right? That is how it is built. It is a circuit cutting buzzer, meaning only the fastest buzz is going to get registered. So you not only have to know the answer, you have to be fast. So the idea of this round of course is not only to test the depth of your knowledge, but also your speed. Rules of the round which I call fast and furious. Here we go. Mixed bag round of 6 questions. Only the fastest team on the buzzer will be allowed to answer. No passing. No passes allowed. If you do not answer it correctly, I will give the right answer. Scoring pattern +8 or -5. If you hit the buzzer, give me a wrong answer, you get a -5. Even if you hit the buzzer and wish to pass, it will be treated as a negative. Okay? Very, very important rule now. Listen to this very carefully. I suppose many of you are seasoned quizzers, so you generally take part in quizzes. So one of the things about this round is the wily ones, the clever ones, they first hit the buzzer, then start reading the question. Right? So listen to my cue very, very carefully. The moment I see the buzzer go, you will have to answer immediately. If you do not answer immediately, even if you rightly answer but after your time has elapsed, negative. Okay? So hit the buzzer and answer. Alright? All of you, all the best. I'm going to plot myself at a vantage position, maybe here, so that I have a good look at all the 6 buzzer sets. Ready to go? All your fingers should be on your buzzer buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. First question of the buzzer round on the screen now. Also known as the giraffe gazelle, it is a long-necked antelope found in the Horn of Africa. What is its name? It is also known as the giraffe gazelle. Give me the name of this antelope. Go for the buzzer, not too many questions left. +8 or -5, top 3 prizes. Not plus, 15,000, 10,000 and 5,000 up at stakes. I don't think anybody is answering this, so I'll give the right answer. It's Jerina. Let's go to the answer please, it's Jerina. Next question coming up on your screen now. Name the scheme which has been launched recently. Team 1 answer. Abhipat is the right answer. +8 points. Give them a round of applause. Team 1 gets 8 points. Your fingers should once again be on the buzzer buttons. Here comes the next question. Jasprit Bumrah recently, yes, team 4 answer. 1, 2, 3 answer. Versus England. So England is your answer. Ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I haven't got the time to read the question, which I'll do now. I won't take any other answer except for England. Jasprit Bumrah recently scored 29 runs. No question is whose record did Jasprit Bumrah break? The answer would be Brian Lara, not England. So -5 points to team number 4. -5. This is what pressure tactics do to you. Brian Lara, they knew the answer, but they went for the buzzer a little too early. -5 for team number 4. Next question, fingers on the buzzer button. Here we go. Question number 4. What name is given to the arteries that mainly supply blood? Team 1 answer. Aorta. Do you want to add anything to your answer? Only aorta. Let's go to the answer on the screen. I cannot give any points to team number 1. -5 to team number 1. Subclavian arteries is what I was looking for. Once again, fingers on the buzzers. Question number 5. Here it comes on the screen. The work of which Greek mathematician is contained in the 13th volume Elements? Nobody going. Yes, team 1, they've come for it this time.
Plato.
Plato. You got a -5 in the last question. This time, it will also be a negative. -5 once again. This is not Plato, but Euclid. Let's have a look at the answer on screen. When we talk about geometry, Euclid is probably the first name that should come to our mind. Once again, -5 points to team 1. Buzzer reset. The last question of the buzzer round on the screen now. More than 200 international organizations are based in the city, as a result of which the city is often described as a peace capital of the world. Team 1, they are on fire. They are going for the buzzer one after the other. Hey. Alright. So your scoring pattern reads like the Stuart Broad over. Chakka, chokka, wide, chakka. You just got 2 negatives on a trot. You wish to go for the buzzer once again. Your answer this time is the A, where the international peace or the international justice is located. Unfortunately, not 200 organizations are there. The answer would have been Geneva. Geneva. Here comes the answer. So -5 once again to team 1. The Hague houses the International Court of Justice. Probably that is what brought team 1 down that lane, but they get a -5. Ladies and gentlemen, but for the ingenuity and for trying, let's clap for team 1. They tried their best. They pick out 3 negatives on the trot. Will that change your standing? Probably yes. We'll have a look at for the other teams. Well, they did not do too much. They just sat down, relaxed, and watched team 1 go at it furiously. Here comes the score at the end of the penultimate round on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, team 1 is still leading even after. That is what early lead does. Team 1, they had an early lead. Even after getting those 3 negatives, they are still leading. Alright, team 6 and team 2. Team 6 is on 50, team 2 is on 40, so there is some fight left for the second spot. Let's see how this unfolds. Last 1 round to go. I call this round the grid. Let's go to the round. This is the last round of InspiriaQ 2022. These are the plus 10 on a direct, plus 10 on answering on the pass. There is no such gimmicks involved in this round, only normal passing. But what does the grid entail? The grid entails questions on various subjects. You will be asked to choose a subject of your liking. We'll go with the team which is at the lowest point after the end of the previous round. So whichever team is lowest placed will get a first crack at choosing their subject. Gaurav, which team is 6th at this point? Which team is at the 6th spot? Team 4. Team 4, you will get to choose your subject first. Here comes the grid. Science, personalities, Indian history, wildlife, fashion, sports, defense forces, food, places. Only 1 subject per team. Sports. I thought so. So scoring pattern is pretty straightforward. Plus 10 for a direct, no negatives. Here comes your question on sports. By scoring 1,415 runs in the 1999-2000 season, which elegant right-handed batsman holds the record for the most runs scored by a batsman in a Ranji Trophy season? Your question?
Wasim Jafar.
Wasim Jafar is incorrect. Passes across to team number 3. Quick answer, please.
So, it's
Have to pass you, ladies. Please be ready with your answers. Don't start thinking when I come to you on a pass.
Kapil Dev.
Kapil Dev is incorrect.
Rahul Dravid.
Rahul Dravid is incorrect. Team 6.
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. These days, all answers lead to Virat Kohli, but it's incorrect. Team 5.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar. We have heard all those gigantic names. Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid. Somehow teams missed another gigantic name. VVS Lakshman. VVS Lakshman. Here comes the answer on screen. VVS Lakshman, 1,415 runs in the 1999-2000 Ranji season, scored all those runs. Alright, next in which team? No score, by the way, on this question to any of the teams. Team 5. Team 5, next up is your direct. Choose. You cannot take sports, that's already taken.
Science.
Science. Before I go to the question, probably this is a little difficult one. But all the best to you. Let's go to the question of science. Named upon a Serbian scientist, what name is given to the cycles that describe the collective effects of changes in the Earth's movements on its climate over thousands of years? What is the name given to the cycle? Your question on science. Team 5 is having a face palm moment, but what answer? Last 3 seconds, team number 5. We have overshot the time a little, so quick answer please. Last 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1, pass. Team 4.
Eclipse cycle.
Eclipse cycle. As in the lunar and solar eclipse. No, it's not the eclipse cycle. Passing it across to team.
Sir, the Coriolis effect.
No, not the answer I'm looking for. Team 2.
Heat cycle.
What cycle?
Heat cycle.
No.
Sir, Nikola effect.
Nikola effect on Tesla. Named upon Tesla. No. Team 6. Any answers? Can't give you any more time. This was a direct for team 5. Audience, anybody in the audience who wants to give this answer? Probably class 11, 12 textbooks. How about you? Borealis. As in Aurora Borealis and all that. Borealis. No, it's not Borealis. Anybody else who wants to answer? Science people who are right now studying for their entrance exam, engineering entrance, probably know this. Nobody? Alright, here comes the answer on screen is Milankovitch cycle. Milankovitch cycles is what I was looking for. Alright, let's go back to the grid. Next up, which team? Team 3. Team 3, choose. Except for science and sports. That's already taken.
Sir,
Personalities, wildlife, fashion.
Indian history.
Indian history, nobody takes fashion, my favorite subject. Okay, let's go to Indian history. Indian history. A recent Bollywood movie is being made upon him. He was an admiral of the Maratha Navy who became noted for attacking and capturing European merchant ships and collecting taxes which were seen by the Europeans as ransoming their crews. He is described by many European historians as one of the most skilled Indian admiral, skilled naval admiral. What is the name of this giant of a name? I gather a recent Bollywood movie is being made upon his life. Who's this? Team number 3 is your direct.
Baji Rao.
Baji Rao. That film is already out. It's not Baji Rao. Yes, team 2. Passing, team 1. You are comfortably.
Tanaji.
Tanaji. Tanaji film is also already out. Team 6.
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Not Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Prithviraj Chauhan.
Prithviraj Chauhan. The original historical figure, not Akshay Kumar, is it? Team 4.
Sambhaji.
Sambhaji, no? It was your direct. Audience. This again is one of those historical personalities, unfortunately, who has got lost in the annals of history, but very, very important name, Kanoji Angre. Please do remember his name. Very recently, a film will be coming out on his life. This is Kanoji Angre, one of the most fiercest of naval admirals. Let's go back to the grid. Royal, next up, which team? Team 2, next up is your turn. Between personalities, wildlife, fashion, food, or defense forces. Nobody is taking fashion, food, all easier subjects, probably. Food. Let's go to food. Question on food, please. Easy one. What name is given to the powder made by grinding tea leaves that has been popular in Japan for many, many years and in the past few years became popular around the globe for its health benefits? It can be used as an ingredient in coffee lattes, ice creams, smoothies, etc. Your word, easier ones.
Matcha.
Matcha, will give you plus 10 points. Let's cover that. Matcha. Let's go back to the grid, please. Next up, which team? Team 6. Team 6, choose.
So wildlife.
Wildlife. Wildlife for team 6. This animal's alarm call is said to sound like human sneezing. Identify this creature. Its alarm call is similar to a human sneeze. Hence its name. I'm looking for the Hindi name, by the way. Don't give me English name of this creature, I'm looking for the Hindi name.
Chinkara.
That's the right answer. Plus 10 points. Well done. Okay, that might be, hold on, that might be a very crucial 10 points because they were trailing team 1 with only a slender margin, 60 and 68. We are left with one question, is it? Alright, so this is how it goes. Very interesting. It could not have ended any better. Just like a tri-series. So team number 6 right now is on 60 points. Team number 1 is on 68 points. The difference is only 8 points. But they have a plus point because last question will be their choice. But if they miss it goes straight to team 6. If they miss it and they get it, they win the quiz. Your job pretty simple. Rather, let's start with that. Your job pretty simple.
Personality.
Make a good choice, get your 10 points, okay? Hold on. Your choice. Easier than that. Your job is to pray to God that they are wrong. Simple. Yes, your choice.
Personalities.
Still nobody went for fashion. That would have been the easier one, but it's your choice. Personalities is either plus 10 and you become the champions or it passes on. But
Maharaja Hari Singh.
that's a very bad strategy, team number 1. You cannot
Kashmiri.
change your answer.
What is his name and what is the state did he do?
Take a deep breath. Think about Baba Ramdev. As I was talking about, I've heard your answer. You cannot change your answer. That's one. Point number 2. It's a very bad strategy. At this crucial juncture, to jump the gun and give an answer in a hurry. You had all the time in the world. Now let me start reading the question. He was the last ruling Maharaja of an important princely state. What is his name and which state did he rule? So, here is the answer. I have heard one answer, that answer you cannot change. There are 2 parts to this question. What is his name is one part and which state did he rule? I need both the parts correct.
Kashmir.
And the name of Maharaja?
Maharaja Hari Singh.
Maharaja Hari Singh and Kashmir is what Team 1 says. Team 6.
Sir, Krishna Deva Raya, Mysore.
Krishna Deva Raya, Mysore. So from extreme north you have got to South India. Alright, Team 5. Don't pass, this is anti-climate, don't pass. No negatives at all. Take a guess. Last 3 seconds, Team 5. Passing it across to Team 4. Ranjit Singh. And which state did he rule? Ranjit Singh and Kashmir. Okay, interesting combination. Team 3.
Sir, Junagadh.
And his name?
Nawab Sir Shahnawaz.
Nawab what?
Sir Shahnawaz.
Nawaz Shahnawaz.
Nawab Sir Shahnawaz.
Nawab Shahnawaz. Congratulations, you just made somebody the king of Junagadh.
I go with Maharaja Hari Singh and Jammu and Kashmir.
Same answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, same answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the result. The only reason why I went to all the teams because I wanted to hear the answer from all the teams. First of all, hold on, Gaurav. First of all, let me thank Inspiria Knowledge Campus. Abdul Rahul is not here. Principal sir is here somewhere, I believe. So thank you to the entire management of Inspiria for having organized this quiz. I mean, there was pandemic for the last 2 years, but InspiriaQ was one event that did not stop. I request all of you to clap loudly for InspiriaQ. And as we go forward, we hope this becomes bigger, better, and scaled up. One lady, I mean, there are whenever an event is done, there are multiple people behind the scenes who help in bringing to you an event. For me, as a professional, it's easy. I just come here, do my thing, and go back home, or maybe city center, whichever is nearer. Now, the most important thing. I'm sure many of you already know who the winner is, but when I show you the final answer, it will be a definitive show towards that. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the last answer on the screen. Yeah. The champions of InspiriaQ 2022. All of you, please do clap for team number one. Team number one, congratulations. I believe this is the first time you have won InspiriaQ. Alright? But do not forget to clap equally thunderously for the first runners-up. Ladies and gentlemen, team number six. And the final scores are on screen. Team number two, ladies and gentlemen, the ladies, they are the second runners-up. Alright. So, even from here, we take a photo if you want to take pictures, please clap. Or we just take a picture of the screen. Much indeed for having made your presence felt at InspiriaQ this year. I'm sure we are going to make this quiz even bigger, pandemic notwithstanding, in 2023. Until we meet again, it's your host, Gautam, signing off. Thank you very much and have a great evening.
Start with team 4. So finalists, please come up on stage. Guys, please clap for them. They put up a hard show. They fought it out. Please hand their numbers up. And can we have Tanushree Shah, who's been the semi-finalist of InspiriaQ 2021. Team 5. Can we have last year's finalist Ankit Dey come up on stage? Ankit was the finalist of 2021 InspiriaQ. Next up is team 3. Ankit, please stay back. Ankit.
Thank you so much. Now it's time to announce the wonderful winners for InspiriaQ 2022. And the second runner-up, third position, Borishenko's second runner-up for 2021. Second runner-up on the stage, Team 2. St. Joseph's, Kalimpong, congratulations, wonderful ladies. We are so proud of you. And you have this one, a prize, an amazing prize of 5,000 rupees, along with this trophy. Please all hold the trophy. The second runner of the previous one also, please be there with them. And yes, that is an honor. Can you put the shield down because we can't see the lady in center? Now it is okay. Great. Congratulations and celebrations. A moment to capture in history, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Wow. Photographs done, thank you so much. And it's an honor to invite the first runner-up, and apparently also the same school that my daughter studies, Birla Divya Jyote. And I would like to go on stage to give them the award myself. Along with
Anish Maheshwari, who happens to be the first runner-up of 2021 InspiriaQ. Anish, can I have you on stage, please? Congratulations, guys. And guys, any guesses who's the winner of InspiriaQ 2022? Can we please have you on stage, guys? Winners of 2022 InspiriaQ. Along with that, with great honor, I'd like to call the winner of InspiriaQ 2021, Mr. Shashank Tiwari. Sir, can we please have you on stage to give away the prize to the winners, along with Shashank.
Borishan actually mentored the whole team of DBS for the quiz. So, Borishan, please.